On Stockton Street in Princeton is an old white house set back from the road. Its name is Morven. For almost 200 years it was home to generations of Stocktons, key figures in 18th and 19th century America. In the 20th century, changing fortunes led the family to lease it out. The tenant was another historic figure, the powerful and rich industrialist Robert Wood Johnson. Later still, Morven became the official governor's mansion for the state of New Jersey. All of this history is part of its new identity as Morven Museum and Garden.
Well, I was running for governor. It was still a governor's mansion. And I'd gone there for all sorts of parties and receptions and always had a good time. But everybody knew it wasn't quite right for the kind of big party that governors want to hold. Great house for children, great house to grow up in, but not great for parties. All the parties had to be in a tent out in the back. So, the decision was made that Drumthwacket was going to become the governor's mansion. And Morven was going to become a historic site. Early on, we started doing some digging. And what came up were some very historic things, some pottery and some plates, really from Revolutionary times and before, artifacts, and I guess the silverware of the time. And it was fun because children would come. And we had a lot of people from school, and they'd participate, so that they'd sift the sand and sift the earth, and they'd get very excited. They'd find something that was historic. And so much happened at Morven. This was a signer. He was not the most popular man in town because he signed a declaration, and when the British came along, he changed and went the other way. But he was a very important character. Modern times, Fidel Castro stopped by, and Jimmy Carter, and it's a very, very historic home. And if you care about history, and you have a home like Morven, and you preserve it, you open it up, you let your children and your grandchildren see it, because that's important.